Hi, this is Ryoji with Local Japanism. I know this is the moment that all you guys have been waiting for. I'll be doing this video. Everything is in English. For those of you that don't understand, I'll be posting up a subtitle in Japanese right around here. And after watching this video, you're gonna get to learn more about yourself. It's gonna lead you to building more confidence, which is especially necessary at times like now. Before I begin, let me ask you guys this question. Have you ever had a time in life where you just completely lost? Meaning you don't know what you're doing every day. You don't know if the things you're doing every day is even working. You're just kind of going through the day as like a routine. Because I know I have. About 10 years ago when I was 18 years old, I was a student at Kapilani Community College, going to school, and at the time, I really didn't know what I was doing. I was going to school just because I was told to by my parents, and probably because, well, everyone else did. All my friends were going to school. And, I didn't know what my major was. I was taking liberal arts, taking classes like geology, arts. I even took an ukulele class. Yeah, an ukulele class. Just crazy, because it has nothing to do with what I am doing today. But I was going to school at the time, 18 years old, fresh out of high school, and I was also working part-time, right? I was working at this Japanese restaurant, a super high-end Japanese restaurant. Making like 150, 200 bucks a night, which is pretty good. It was pretty good for a college student, I was probably working there 3 times a week and going to school full-time. And just this one night, I remember this so vividly. Towards the end of the shift, this one gentleman walks in, probably in his 40s, probably 50s maybe. And he's an Asian American man. I don't know what it was, but I just felt this vibe. This I don't know what it was, but I could smell wealth. I could smell success from this guy. It's not like he had a gold chain on. It's not like he had a Rolex watch on. I just felt something. And he sat down by himself, and I was just working as usual. He looked at me, and he says, "Hey, young man, how old are you?" I said, "Well, I'm 18, sir, and I'm a student at Kapilani Community College." And he goes, "Well, what do you want to do in life? What do you want to be when you grow up?" Right? And I was literally like dumbfounded. I didn't know what to answer. And I told him honestly, I don't know. And he kind of looked at me and just kind of smiled, He says, "Good." I'm like, what the hell is going on, right? I didn't even know this guy at all. And then he kept talking to me, and he says, "Young man, can you do me a favor?" I said, "What is it?" He said, "I want you to go home tonight. When you go home tonight, take out a piece of paper and just start writing. Start writing what you're good at. Start writing your strengths." And I'm just looking at this guy like, what the hell is going on, What is this guy telling me to do? But I said, sure, He said, "Promise me you're gonna do it. When you go home tonight, start writing all the good things that you're good at and your strengths. Not your weaknesses, not the things that you suck at, but the things you're good at." And I said, "Sure, I got you, sir." So I went home that night, and thinking all the good stuff about me. I thought it was a piece of cake, right? Got a piece of paper out. I just stared at the paper for like 5-10 minutes. And I honestly didn't know what my strengths were. So I sat down and took a moment to think about it. And okay, well, what am I good at? What am I different from other people, right? Okay, well, I started thinking. I said, well, I'm a bilingual. I'm fluent in Japanese and English. Maybe that's one. Then I started thinking, well, pretty good with numbers. I'm pretty good at math. I know I'm like the stereotypical Asian guy that's good at math. And then I started thinking, well, I play basketball, right? Well, maybe I'm a team worker. I work good in teams. That could be my strength. I was a team captain of the basketball team, so maybe I have some leadership skills. And I just started writing all the good things about me. Maybe I have good, because I have a lot of friends too, right? So, maybe I'm good at making friends. Maybe I'm good at talking to people. And I just started writing all the possibility of my strengths. And little did I know, it was a full list of, good things about me that I thought it was. And this is when I realized is that, people don't take the time to actually sit down and get to know more about yourself. Long story short, people can think of millions of reasons, millions of things that they're not good at, the things that they're bad at, or their weaknesses, but not their strengths, And the thing is, when you shine a spotlight on your strengths, you start to improve them subconsciously, and great things start happening in life. And for me, that's when I found out that, real estate was my passion. So I'm good with numbers. I like talking to people. I like to engage with people, and that somehow ended up as my career now, 10 years later. And I do want to say thank you to that old man. Unfortunately, I don't know his name. I did find out that he's a doctor. But it was a just simple little task that I did 10 years ago, just completely changed my life. It completely changed the way I looked at things. It completely changed the way, I acted every day. So I do recommend everyone to just take the time, just take out a piece of paper, it could be a scratch paper, just start writing down your strengths. I promise you, your life will change. I really recommend doing this exercise. It's only going to take you a few minutes. And the thing is, I don't want you to type it. I want you to write it down, physically write that thing down. Because it's like muscle memory, right? You're going to engrave that into your brain. Yeah, that was it for today. Before I go, I want to just leave you with this one quote. Self-knowledge is the beginning of self-improvement. Until next time, stay strong, stay positive, stay happy. Aloha.